How's it going, slick people? I'm Bo.
I'm Joe.
And JP's taking a nap. He had a nice, awesome party night with his friends. I'm his friend too, but you know, he has other friends. He's allowed to do that.
He's not a bit saddened that you weren't invited to this drinking party.
Oh, no, I was invited, but I wanted to sleep.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
we made the adult choice, huh?
We'd gone to trivia night, and I was already, like, super stupid tired, and, yeah. I was like, I'm going home, sorry. I need to sleep.
That's totally me.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun, but, bad.
Yeah, not to mention I have a cold again.
Oh.
Well, that's how it goes. You know, antibiotics screw up your white blood cells.
Right.
So, yeah.
Kind of one of the nice things about working with dogs is I don't really have to deal with people who are sick.
Yeah, I would call that a definite benefit. Yeah, no, it sucks. But, you know, that's life. That's life, and that's how it goes, but what the fuck ever. I'm going to take some Mucinex, sleep well, and then just rock through it, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Speaking of rocking through it, we're going to rock through this show. This is the show for March 15th, 2018. Yeah, if you guys like us, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio, Facebook.com/SLYK Radio. We're also on iTunes, Stitcher, and all kinds of other places, so show some love. And if you guys are in the chat room or you are coming to watch us, I would appreciate a like, a love, a hate, a thumbs up. Keep your thumbs out of me, but, you know, makes us look good, makes us feel good. But
while you guys are doing that, I imagine you'll be using your smartphones. And if you're looking for a way to protect your $1,000 investment, you should probably pick up your Hangins. You can find this handy-dandy little device on our website. It is a device that attaches to your phone with a case without any modifications, allowing you to strap it to your neck, your wrist, your purse, your backpack, and keep it from falling to the ground. It's only $4.99 with free shipping. Go online to our website, solikeyouknow.com, and click the link and get your Hangins today. That's Hangins, Hanginz.
yeah. Also, hi Hannah, Wayne, and Valeska. You are awesome.
Hi.
But, as you guys normally know, we like to start out our show with the craft brew review. But, with it only being me, we'll just save it for next time. Wayne got us an awesome beer, and I'm sure JP wants to try it. So, hold off on that one.
I thought about drinking. I have a Dry Dock sour apricot and brainless on cherry or raspberries.
Nice.
Fridge, but I was like, no, I gotta wake at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I really don't feel like drinking a beer this late.
That's fair. That's what happens when you get old.
Right?
Getting old is sucky.
Besides,
Well, that and
they've been
having...
in the fridge for a while. Does beer expire?
Beer does expire, but not very fast.
They've been in the fridge for a while.
There should be an expiration date on there.
This is a can number.
I'm sorry you can't have a beer, Wayne. But, you know, working people, do what you can. I mean, there are working alcoholics. Don't know how. That blows my mind. Whenever I'm done drinking, I don't want to drink more. But, whatever. Yeah, so, where are we at?
Skipping the craft brew and review.
Yeah. So, yeah. So coming up next is Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Yeah. So we got a bit of news today. Something that surprised. Okay, not terribly surprised me, but it's more of like a bum me out.
Right.
Yeah, because so if you guys didn't hear, Toys R Us is liquidating all of their U.S. assets and stores. You know.
They might actually be even bundling the Canadian stores into that too.
Which just is sad. I mean, Toys R Us has been part of my childhood as long as I can remember, and it still is part of what I do.
You know, I can honestly say, though, I've only been in a Toys R Us, like, maybe 4 or 5 times ever.
Wow. I probably go 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Specifically for like weird random toys to go in like Christmas
Right.
stockings and trees and shit. But, you know, it always seems like it's comfortably busy in there.
Right.
So, but then again, I only go during the holidays.
Babies R Us and stuff was a big deal too. So does that include Babies R Us? Like,
Yes,
since they're like,
it does.
okay, so like all of that. Okay.
Which is pretty crazy considering Chapel Hills, or Citadel down here, has a Toys R Us on one side of the mall and a Babies R Us on the other side of the mall.
Yeah.
So that'll be two pretty big outlet stores just coming down.
Right.
Yep.
And didn't they just like lose Dillard's not too long ago? Or one of the major stores?
J.C. Penney, I think.
Pennies, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and they launched Moss Mervin's like forever ago.
I miss Mervin's. I forgot about Mervin's.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Super loud, Hito. Sorry, Hito's going nuts downstairs apparently. Also, Wayne, what do you mean until next weekend? Are you getting like not night shifts and you can work during the day like a non-vampire, which is awesome. I couldn't do a night job. I really couldn't. I mean, I know you say that until you have to do it, but I just don't think I could. Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, so we're losing Toys R Us, which is sad, but...
The really sad part of it, though, is this loss is potentially going to mean that, like, over 30,000 people won't have a job anymore.
That is absolutely insane.
I mean, I think I read something like they're only making, like, $11 billion a year the last few years.
That's disgusting.
Which that's not much.
No, not to manage a whole corporation and 30,000 employees.
Yeah, so it's crazy. And then, I mean, like, so I think they're liquidating all the U.S., but they still have, like, Australia and China and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that, like, the bigger, like, Mattel and Hasbro have kind of taken a hit with this because that's one of their main retailers. But the reason this is, like, happening is because more and more people are shopping, like, through Amazon now.
I mean, in the toy store whole...
And they'll keep their online store, I think, and then they'll probably eventually sell that, but they're gonna liquidate the actual stores first.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole toy store concept has kind of gone out the window for a while. I mean, I remember when KB Toys went out the door.
Oh, right.
So, it's just one of those things that they're not as big as they used to be.
No.
I mean, it's a sad thing. And then, you know, when you have the toy store chilling out, they have to rack up their prices, which makes them lose customers because they're not selling enough. So, yeah, it sucks. But speaking of some weird, sucky stuff, so yeah, Battle Bodies.
Okay.
Charles Manson.
Oh, this one. Hold on. Sorry. New phone.
Let's say it's your note.
Yes. So there was kind of a bizarre battle over the body of Charles Manson. It was like a three-way battle between his supposed love child, Michael Brunner, and then Michael Channels, who was a pen pal, and he collected and sold Charles Manson memorabilia, and he had what, you know, he said he had the cult leader's will. I mean, there's been many other people that have stepped forward and said the same thing, but then, like, they've, like, found errors, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then also his grandson, Jason Freeman, who is the son of Charles Manson Jr. from his first wife. But anyways, so there was this battle in Kern County over who was going to get the body, and because it's taken so long, they just stored his body on ice, basically. And they only told 2 employees at the morgue who it was. They like stored it under a pseudonym and everything.
Which is just crazy. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I mean, like, there's people out there that are like wanting to sell the body because they want to like make money off of like people taking like lewd and disgusting photos with the body, or just like really, really in bad taste things because of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it's just the thing is like this is just getting way blown out of proportion. Like, he's dead. Let it die.
Oh yeah. Please do.
And that sounds kind of like what the grandson wants to do. He had previously stated that he wanted to cremate him and just put it to rest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, the people who adore Charles Manson are just as bad as the fucking neo-Nazis.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, you're adoring a freaking monster of a person. And
right.
JP is sleeping, Sean. He wanted to go to bed early today. It does happen when you stay out drinking. But, yeah. No, I mean, he's a disgusting human being, and he should have, he should have been killed in prison a long time ago.
Right. Well, because, he passed away, like, in the hospital while still on the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, there's all kinds of people out there that are like claiming to be his like love child.
Yeah, well, I'm
and,
not
coming up with fake wills. It's crazy. I'm like, why? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to associate yourself with that?
I have no idea. It blows my fucking mind. But people are sick and disgusting, and
it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Well, because while he was like incarcerated, he like wrote songs and different things, and like people want to sell the rights to those. I don't know. There's a bunch of crazy shit.
I'm sorry, but if you're in prison for that shit, you shouldn't be allowed to talk to the outside world. But that's me. That's just how I feel. You shouldn't be allowed to impose anything about yourself on anyone or anything.
Right.
So, you're in prison to be removed from society, not still have an influence. So
yeah,
but whatever. I could lay into this for forever.
He's just like people are like blowing it way out of proportion, and it's just not good.
Yep.
He's like I said, cremate him, spread his ashes, let him die.
Put him in a pulper. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like let him be. Like let it go away.
Yeah. So disgusting individuals, but you know what? People who play Grand Theft Auto are a little disgusting sometimes. I know I can be because of what you can do in that game.
Right,
but,
with the nudist camp.
Oh yeah, it gets all sorts of weird, but that's okay because Grand Theft Auto 5 was a smash hit. Over 90 million copies sold. So it's a huge game. People still are all over it online. It is constantly busy.
People are still like even like buying it. Like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it has not slowed down. Yeah, it's just been absolute crazy, which is awesome. I mean, I still hop on every once in a while and enjoy it because they're still releasing DLC for it,
right.
Which is super cool. And I mean, it's pretty awesome. It's really comes down to the point that they, according to the YouTuber The No, they had some leaked information that we are going to be getting Grand Theft Auto 6 sometime in 2022, which makes it sound like it's really far away, but that's only 4 years.
Right, and how long was it between this one and San Andreas?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Hold on, when did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out? Grand Theft Auto 5 has been the shit for about 5 years now.
Right.
Which is pretty crazy.
So 9 years altogether.
Oh yeah, yeah. So.
But when did San Andreas come out?
2004.
Okay.
So
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was 4. San Andreas came out in 2004. Grand Theft Auto 4 came out in 2008. So, yeah.
Okay.
Just I don't know.
I don't know.
It's crazy. I mean, it's a major franchise. It's been around for the longest time, and I'm glad it has been, and I am definitely excited for the new game to come out. So, but in all reality, Grand Theft Auto 5 is basically still a new game because they keep releasing stuff. All they've missed out on is releasing new islands. If they were to add islands to it, they probably wouldn't have to do new Grand Theft Auto games.
Right.
It's like, here's a new island you can fly to.
That's where they lose their money, though.
Yeah. So that's the possibility. So I mean, you never know what's going to happen with different games. I can't imagine they were expecting Grand Theft Auto to blow up like it did. So
maybe.
I don't know, because 4 had the online experience. Not the same, mind you. Didn't 4? Yeah, 4 did. But it's just the way it blew up.
I don't think I ever played it.
Yeah, I personally wasn't expecting to go as far as it did. Because, I mean, for a while there it was super huge, and then it petered out, and then it got super huge again, especially once it hit the PC environment.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's just badass. I'm excited for it. Rockstar kicks ass. So, more power to them. That's for damn sure. But we'll see what we can get out of Grand Theft Auto 6. It's supposed to be based in Vice City and in South Africa. Yes. So, yeah. This should be relatively interesting, I think. Because basically, what you hear from people is they either like 5 or Vice City the most. So it's just that
Vice City.
That 80s experience that people seem to enjoy so much. So, yeah, cool stuff, man. I'm excited. I'll most likely be picking that one up. I have no reason not to. It's Grand Theft Auto. I have them all. Might as well continue that one. What else do we got in here?
Something else you can pick up.
Yeah. Sega Genesis Collection, which is coming out May 29th. There's supposed to be 50 games on that one. No word on what those are going to be, though. So that's going to be interesting.
What platforms?
It's going to be on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam. So everything but Switch.
Right.
And who knows? I mean, with that new Atari system coming out, maybe it'll pop on there too. But
maybe
you can stipulate all you want as far as these games that are going to be coming out with it, but you never really know, because if you look at some of the past games, you get a lot of the popular ones, but they're missing some of the staples. Like the most recent one, I think, was missing all the Sonic the Hedgehog ones. So
and too, when the Switch came out, it was supposed to have all these really awesome classic games, and then it came out with 4 games?
Yeah.
I mean, so they say 50. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
What 50 games? I don't know.
Hopefully they're good ones,
Or it'll be a certain amount to start, and then you have to buy DLC for other ones.
That doesn't sound too outlandish.
Yeah, honestly.
I'd be surprised, because the 50 that are coming out, according to what they've seen, they are going to be graphically updated. Not like they're going to dump it into the Unreal Engine or anything.
Right.
And then some of them are actually going to have online playing implemented into them.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I mean, I got no complaints about that. It's going to be cool, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be real cool. I don't think I would be buying it for the PC, though. I don't know. It's one of those things.
I would probably do the PS4.
Yeah, it's somehow it feels different when you play it on PC. Even if I have a controller, something about playing on the console is that's the place to enjoy those classic games. Playing on the PC, I don't have the same interest. It's probably because there's save points.
Right.
Because that's that was one of those things about the console games. Majority of them, you just try to get as far as you freaking could before you died. and then either you went back like, you know, a solid battle, like a major battle back. Whereas like most of these games now, it's an emulator and you can save constantly, so you never really have to go backwards. So I don't know. I want it to be one hell of a challenge. That's what matters to me. Yeah. So, but more gaming stuff. If you guys have been paying attention to the market, you might have realized that the graphics processors have gone through the roof, being because of the cryptocurrency. So, yes, the cryptocurrency mining, which is kind of a big thing right now, it functions all through your GPU. Doing all kinds of math equations, trying to solve it to get one crypto buck. I know it's exactly what it calls. I mean, they got Dogecoin, so there's all kinds now. And the Dogecoin is actually doing pretty well, which is ridiculous. And, yeah, so what has happened... Yeah.
So that everybody buys them, and then, yeah.
Yep. So, and the market demand is so high right now that trying to get a graphics processor, the 1080 Ti, which was already top of the line, like a $600 one, has jumped from $600 up to $1,000 or more. Yeah. So it's been a massive jump. So what NVIDIA is doing to try to alleviate that issue is they're going to release a new card called the Inno3D, which boasts close to the same processing power as the 1080 Ti, but it's easier to produce. And obviously designed around, you know, cryptocurrency and crypto mining versus gaming.
Okay.
So, you know, you don't need all kinds of HDMI ports and shit when you're putting it on a card.
So this one is made specifically for, you know, mining.
Yes. Yes, that is their goal with this one. So, you know, if you got those crypto miners out there and you're trying to get this...
Isn't that kind of illegal, though? Like the mining and the farming?
No, the mining and farming is exactly how you get the money.
I feel like that's... I don't know. Sketchy.
Yeah, that's the whole point behind it. I don't quite get it, but that's how you get cryptocurrency, is either you buy into it or you mine it, and both are totally legal ways to do it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So this is why, and what's happening in China is they're surplus buying everything, and they're just loading up these massive banks of cryptocurrency, and they're getting all of it. So, yeah, absolute madness is what that is. But I was, you know, recently I was all excited to get a new card, and I went to look, and I was like, holy shit. I was pissed. I was super pissed. So I was ready to upgrade. I was going to take my other nice card, use my secondary, take the tertiary, put that in my tower downstairs. But no, all that, just keister that.
Right.
Fuck, stupid.
It's crazy.
So, I mean, I don't want to spend the same amount on a graphics card as it would be to get myself a damn nice lift for my Jeep. Sorry.
Right.
So, or even part of a new engine.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Did you have to replace some parts?
Oh, it's a Jeep, you know. I'm at 285,000 miles. I'm parting it out with new parts. I'm almost at a new Jeep at this point. I got a new transmission. I put a new engine in it. Exhaust manifolds.
That was how my Bug was until I destroyed it.
Fortunately, at least it's not expensive for the Jeep, and all of it's easy to fix.
Right.
So, yeah. I will take that over the, you know, getting a new car and having to drop $1,500 when something breaks, like the headlight.
Right.
Shit, my mom's got a Volvo.
That's why you get one with a warranty.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it only lasts for 5 years unless you renew it.
Right.
But still, that's the scary concept. Buying a new car and me not knowing how to fix it myself, because that's what I like to do.
Right.
That's the game you have to play.
car buying nowadays is terrifying, let me tell you.
I believe it. I haven't had to buy a car in 12 years.
It's overwhelming. It's very stressful.
I believe it. There
Causes a lot of issue. a lot of turmoil and upset.
That's fair.
Don't suggest it.
What, like IKEA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to deal with that. I'm good. Fixing Jeeps is easier. Especially even some of the newer Jeeps. Huh?
You don't know heartbreak until you have your dream car sold out from under you by 5 minutes.
That sucks ass. Damn. That's just rude.
No. What? No.
That's how
You're joking, right? You're just pulling my leg.
It was just that good of a car, you know?
Well, yeah. Golf R.
The Golfer? You're going to drive around in a Golfer?
A Golf. No, a Golf R.
I know.
It's the 2-liter turbo all-wheel drive Volkswagen.
Not to mention you're obsessed with Golfs because, you know.
I love that. They're good cars. They're great. They're functional.
What's up, Daniel? Awesome to see you, sir. And yes, yeah. I like I said, I'll take your word for it. I think the only Golf I ever rode in was yours, and that was it.
Right.
So, but where are we at? Oh, yeah. So, nope, that was a weird segue. We're going to choose something else and just talk about Shell Shock cosplay.
Yeah. If you guys want to check out all the fun and awesome cosplays that I do, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just look up Shell Shock. That's CHELLE Shock Cosplay. You get to see all kinds of awesome costumes, all the fun stuff that I take part in, like the Knights of the Tempest, Fort Collins premier theatrical and competitive jousting troupe. You guys can go ahead and follow us at Knights of the Tempest. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're all across the interwebs, and yeah, fun jousting stuff.
Yeah. Check it out. So, and you guys are always doing always doing awesome kinds of events. So.
Yeah, like medieval games clinics, we do theatrical performances. Just stay tuned to the page.
So when are you going to start fighting like that one video I shared earlier?
Which video that you shared earlier?
The hardcore medieval fighting, just like all out brawling.
Earlier today?
Yeah, like 2 o'clock this morning. 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Did I make it? I don't know. I haven't seen this video.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm looking at your page. Oh, yeah, these guys?
Yeah.
So, they actually have one here it's actually in Colorado Springs. It's Ironside. There's a couple medieval combat schools that are like actually opening up, all over the country. But like the big one is Ironside down in Colorado Springs, and they do all kinds of like even belly dancing with weapons classes, like crazy stuff. But I actually got the pleasure of meeting quite a few of the guys that are part of Ironside at the Midwinter Nights. The Magical Winter Nights. That's what it was. Magical Winter Nights event in Loveland back in December.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really like it's no joke what they're doing. Like they are wearing, like 12 and 14 gauge, plate mail and helms and stuff, and like that shit is heavy. I mean, to joust, it has to be minimum 16 gauge. But yeah, it's like heavy shit, and they're real weapons, like heavy ass, real deal weapons, and they just beat the shit out of each other. But there is a science to it too. It's just like like MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are certain rules, and there are certain there's a scoring system to it. It's pretty crazy, but it's a lot of fun to watch live.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably only allowed to whack with your sword and not actually stab and...
Right, it's actual blows, yeah.
Yeah, because that's how you penetrate the armor, as you go through the tip of the sword.
Right.
So, don't do that!
But yeah, I mean, and like, they wear like soft leather, or like period shoes. And some of them will wear the sabatons that cover their feet, but it's not mandatory because it's actually like that's like it doesn't count if you hit them in the top of the foot.
I think I'd want the coverage anyways, just for someone... Yeah, I don't want someone to drop their damn mace on my foot.
What?
I said I wouldn't want someone to drop their mace on my foot.
No, I know, right? It's crazy.
Madness! It's all madness, but it's badass looking. So, hey, where are we at? So,
it's the Armored Combat League is the one that's national for United States.
It's just intense looking. That's for damn sure. So,
it's really awesome to watch live. Sorry. Like,
I believe it.
I'm just like remembering it, and I was like, yeah. Being like ringside.
Oh yeah. I imagine that's just a little intense to watch.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But yeah. So coming up next is Slick Tube.
Tube stickers.
Yeah. Speaking of intense things, Rob Zombie has officially began filming The Devil Rejects 2. Woo!
Woo.
Yeah, it's going to be called 3 from Hell, not 2 from Hell. Oops. And he recently confirmed that in a tweet on March 11th. I am super excited. Rob Zombie's one of my favorite directors, and he makes badass films. And that's just super cool. So I had to tell everyone because I'm damn jazzed for that one, and I hope it's like another October release because that would be super cool. Yeah. Just fantastic. He's also on tour right now, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, he is on tour. So, but yes, everyone should know that, and I want to tell everyone because it's awesome. Also, other awesome things. I don't know if you're a fan of Stargate like I am, but if you guys haven't checked out Verve, it's made by Crunchyroll. So if you pay for Verve, you get Crunchyroll and Funimation and Shudder and a few other services. But it also comes with Stargate, and now I can watch all of Stargate again, even though everyone's telling me to watch Vikings, but I really want to watch Stargate again.
You haven't watched Vikings?
No. I've been watching anime.
You are such a contradiction.
I honestly, I stopped watching when we did, and then you moved to Denver. I haven't watched it since.
I know. You need to watch it. It's so fucking good.
You were my Vikings buddy.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I start going to the gym more, which motivates me to watch Vikings, so it'll work out.
There you go.
Daniel hasn't watched Vikings yet either. I mean, we watched up to, like, halfway through season 2, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
And, so yeah, I really gotta, like, lock down and watch it.
Right.
How are you not watching Vikings? Like I said.
Now, season 5, I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely behind. I keep finding anime that I want to watch, or I want to put or I'm going to put something on that I'm going to pass out to.
Right. I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, I'll watch Coraline again. I'm just going to fall asleep.
Yep.
But if I wake up, I won't be mad.
Exactly. I can't miss stuff. I don't like missing things. That's why I've watched like Ratatouille for like the 100th time.
Right.
I love that damn movie.
It's a good one.
But yeah, no, I know. I'll watch it. I'll watch Vikings. I promise. My friend at work, Justin, he is on me about watching it because no one else is, and he wants to be able to talk about it.
Right.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
I mean, I follow Catherine Winnick on Instagram, so I constantly am like I have to like look at the photo and then scan past it really quick and not read anything because that's where she puts all the hints. And it's like I don't want to read this. I can't say anything.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't. Fortunately, I'm really good at avoiding spoilers and shit like that, so... you know, that's just me. But yeah, so Stargate on VRV, check it out. I'm excited. Wonder Woman 2. So, Wonder Woman was a badass movie.
Yes, it was.
Wonder Woman 2, I mean, it's still Gal Gadot, and it's still going to be Wonder Woman. It's still going to be awesome. The part that's got me interested and confused, not like wanting to avoid it, is that Kristen Wiig is going to be playing the villain Cheetah in it, which, I don't know, I understand that Kristen Wiig is like branching out when they're acting stuff, but she's just comedy to me, you know? Not to say she's incapable or can't do it. It seems strange.
I think maybe it's not Kristen Wiig, but I think it is. There's like this movie where she like attempted suicide, and then like her brother attempted suicide or something like that, and then they're both like living at home and just like, I don't know. It's a weird movie, and it's not funny at all. And it's really good. Like, she is super serious in it.
That's fair. Hannah says she wasn't comedy in Mother. Shit. Hold on. I need to look it up real quick just so I can know what you're talking about. Because I forget shit. Kristen Wiig.
In Mother?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Oh yeah, she played like the talent agent in that movie. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Daniel says he sees her as a bad comedian. I don't know.
I don't know. I think.
So I know I'm gonna catch shit for this one, but I like the new Ghostbusters movie. I thought she did well in it. So that's where my hope comes from. But if you guys don't know anything about Cheetah, she basically she's like a Catwoman-esque character. And there's multiple cheetahs. There's been like 5, I think. And you have like the Catwoman one, and then you also have the one where it's like a cheetah-human hybrid. So there's a bunch of different variations of Cheetah. Yeah, like Cheetara, literally. And I'm interested to see how they play this character, because regardless one way or the other, she's generally either scantily clad or, you know, like kind of like Mystique, where it's just skin tight but covered in fur. So I wonder if they're going to alter it so that it's more family friendly, because that's what DC is. As far as their movies go, definitely not their comics, but definitely their movies.
Probably see it maybe as like a Catwoman deal.
Yeah.
And like a more modest.
Yeah, because a lot of the cheetahs you see, she isn't wearing much more clothes than like say Witchblade.
Right.
So it would be interesting. Daniel says she had a small part in The Martian too. Oh yeah, she was in like NASA Command. Forgot about that. I have to watch that again.
Yeah,
I mean, she definitely wasn't the focus of the movie.
I just watched that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm interested to see, you know, where it comes from and where it goes. I'm not gonna say no to it yet. It's Gal Gadot, so you know she's a badass.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, exactly. So, where are we at? Oh, I covered my notes up. I don't know where I am. I'm lost.
So Friday the 13th, April 13th, is a Friday. And some of the Friday the 13th fans are going to have a chance to stay overnight at the New Jersey camp where the original film was shot. So this VIP package at Camp Nobi Bosco in Hardwick Township. It's usually a Boy Scout camp, but it is closed to visitors. It's going to be available through an auction that closes February 27th. So if you ever wanted to stay at the camp where it was Crystal Lake, Camp Crystal Lake. So that's what you want to do is you want to try and win this auction. I mean, you got to probably have money for this.
Yeah, there's no way that can be cheap.
Now, in addition to the overnight stay, the company Crystal Lake Tours is actually conducting a lottery for tours of the camp that'll actually be held on April 13th and 14th, so that Friday, Saturday. The deadline to enter the lottery is March 4th, and names will randomly be chosen the following day. Ticket prices range from $135 to $175.
Holy crap, for a tour?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot.
I feel like some of the Stanley tours, like the more expensive and in-depth ones, you could easily spend that.
Probably. I mean, we've done both of the Stanley tours now. The most expensive was like $30. But
and then say stayed the night or something.
Oh yeah, and we did stay the night. I mean, staying the night was expensive on top of the tour. It became an expensive weekend. Right. But at the same point, you're at the Stanley where it's, a whole bunch of history. It has, the movies tied to it. It has Stephen King tied to it. A whole bunch of actual death. The whole property is beautiful. Estes Park is beautiful. Whereas I understand, nature is beautiful, and I love nature. I love nature.
Camp was pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know, you're a big horror fan. You do the horror film festivals.
Yeah.
What if, Friday the 13th was, your ultimate, all-time favorite movie? You were a fanatic. There's people out there that are that.
Oh, I know, I understand that, but
they're going to spend this.
We spent $175 for 3 days, 8 hours a day of horror movies. I can't understand going for $175 for
the right person will.
Oh yeah. No, they definitely have their target audience, and I'm not bashing on the people creating the event. They've done something smart.
Right.
It's Friday the 13th.
Oh, for sure.
Props to them. I can't personally fathom spending $175 for that.
Oh God, no.
Daniel makes a good point. Dumb and Dumber was also filmed at the Stanley. There's just so much that's great about the Stanley.
Oh, for sure.
So.
But also the lone survivor of the movie, the original movie, Adrian King is actually going to be in attendance of the whatever's going on, the tours or something, or
that's cool.
They'll be there. So
I would hope they're gonna screen the movies there. They would have a few actors. Right. There would be the tour would be someone chasing you in the woods. You'd actually be freaked out if it were that kind of environment.
I didn't really see any details on what the tours entailed, but yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would basically have to be like a haunted house, but really designed to scare the living shit out of you. That it might make it worth $135.
All right.
So, I don't know. But if you guys want to check it out, I highly advise it. Personally, I've watched enough of the Friday the 13th movies to know that I like the first one. And every other movie is exactly the same after that. So, who knows? Everyone's got their fetish. I'm not here to kink shame. But
no.
Where are we
that's
at?
It, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Wow. All right. It's just a short show, man. That's just how it goes sometimes. Especially when we don't have beer. Beer cuts out on the show. As you guys know, because me and Shaw used to get plastered drunk and have 3.5-hour shows.
Yeah. Haven't done that in a while.
Yes. You'd probably have to come down here and spend the night with Tony in the spare room, and we just have to get drunk and do another stupid long show.
Right.
And manage to stay up that late.
Right.
The true challenge.
Yeah. I don't know, my schedule. I used to be, I would stay up overnight and sleep during the day. Now I'm this is late. This is way past my bedtime.
It does happen. So, but yeah. And like Friday the 13th, Hannah always says, there's always someone being thrown through a window, which it's totally true. But, yeah, so, yeah, that's it for our show, guys. We want to tell you, make sure go check out Hanginz, Hanginz. Go to our website, solikeyouknow.com, click on the link on the bottom right-hand side, pick up your Hanginz today. Awesome product. Totally worth money. $4.99 with free shipping. I am obviously ready for bed. Daniel is obviously ready for bed for 2. Ready for bed as well. God damn. Yeah. Daniel, I used to be such a night owl. But, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SOYK Radio and Facebook.com/SOYK Radio.
Do you guys have empty space on your iPhone or Android that you're just dying to fill up? You should download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast or stream us on Stitcher, Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio. New shows every Thursday.
So Like You Know is not responsible for anything, ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions, somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't. And don't forget that. We love you. Have a great evening. Do awesome things.
Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht. And, Wayne, I am not old. Maybe. Also, hi, Jen. Bye, Jen.
Wayne is old.
Yeah, Wayne is old. Wayne's like 65, guys. Anyways, love you. Have a great evening. We will see you next week. Peace.
Good night.
And broadcast. Done. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah. I'm tired.